everyone. So I have a video today of some journaling process. I am embellishing these junk journal pages and using the scraps and supplies from the Your Creative Studio box from, I believe this was October's 2021. I'll check, and that will be in the description below. And so these journal pages are just scraps of, junk journal stuff. So this one that I'm working on right now was from a magazine cover, I believe. And I've used some coffee dyed paper to cover up the original, the advertising side, and the other side's are real pretty blue. And here is a stamped image that was left over that I fussy cut out. That is from the one of the stamps that came in the box. And then the two kind of tan colored pieces with the floral image are from the notepad from the kit. And then in my kit, I got these kind of advertising papers, the Dr. Bloomer's high grade flavoring extracts you can see in the top corner. Have seen that a lot of other people had some different content for that, but it's basically some sort of pad of advertising. And then I'm using the paper scraps here, and this was one of the paper, I think it's 6x6 that came in the kit, and sticking that down there, and I'm just kind of doing a little collage here. That's the other half of that little piece of advertising paper that I'm putting down in the left. And I'm, kind of making a little collage to put my fairy stamped image on. And here I'm bringing in the washi tape, and I'm using a little extra adhesive to make sure it stays put for the long term. And I do use my bone folder a lot to get things down really well. And I think I'm going to add the washi again in the bottom corner. So kind of balancing. Sometimes I'll put, a piece on one side and a piece on the other to keep it balanced and not just have it in one place. And then I've got this piece of vellum ephemera there was a little pack of little tiny booklet of vellum pieces, and I'm figuring out where to put that. And then I have the washi sticker also. I'm going to put that kind of back in the middle. This is one of those oddly shaped washi stickers or vellum stickers that came in the kit. And when I was unboxing it, I had no idea why it was shaped like that, but I guess it's just for random collaging. Here I've torn the vellum piece in half, and I'm gonna kind of glue it together like that because I wanted the torn edges. I guess I could have just tore the top and the bottom and used it like that, but this is how I ended up doing it. And then I'm going to glue on the fussy cut image of the fairies down there in the bottom. And I ended up deciding to put it all the way to the edge so the branch kind of comes off the edge there. And that is it for this page that I have done. Looks pretty nice. And this is the little booklet I'm using. This was inspired by another YouTuber. I believe her name is Nina Rabina. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And she has done some Your Creative Studio journaling videos. Check her out. But that is where I got the idea for the journal here, where I wanted to have, a way to use some of the box contents and kind of make a little memory of them and a reference. And I thought I really liked how she did the twine binding, because then you can just pull the page out, you can change where it is. It's very versatile. And when I'm done, maybe I'll stitch everything together, but for now I like the versatility, the options available. And this paper that I'm working on here was some stationery, the one with the roses and the lines, and I put that in my little twine journal there. And then I have a coffee dyed envelope, mailing envelope, business envelope, and it has the polka dot edges from a polka dot grill pan that it dried on. And then I have some of the patterned paper, and I'm doing a little vignette here in the bottom for this notepad paper of the fairy. And then there's the notepad paper scrap that I've put underneath, and then here I've taken another scrap, and I like the torn edges, and so I just tear it off and have a lot of extra scraps, but then I end up using a lot of them as well. So I'm trying to figure out where to put this here. And then seeing I have another one of those washi vellum stickers that I think I'm just going to add down here at the bottom. I think that's like a map or something, but it just adds a little bit of variety and interest here. And then I originally was going to put this other green floral pattern paper up in the top right, but then I decided to put it in the top right of the notepad instead. And so it's, yeah, a little different. But I often, will glue something down and then decide, oh, I want it underneath that. So you see me pulling it up a bit, and liquid glue is sometimes very forgiving for that, but then this dot runner was forgiving enough that I could pull it up without tearing things apart. I have a little bit of space where the lined paper is showing through underneath, and I didn't like that, so I just took another little scrap off the desk and gonna collage it on to kind of cover up that tiny little part there that was showing, and yeah, I like how that looks. So then I'm happy to put down this little fairy note paper and let it be permanent there. I really liked the little stamp part that's coming out of the top left there, and so I didn't want to cover that up too much. Then I'm putting this washi sticker here, but I don't decide to put it on until quite a bit later. So now I'm going to work on the envelope, which will be hopefully the next page in that journal. And I have another one of the notepad papers from the notepad, and I'm just tearing off some of it because I don't want it to take up that. I want more of that polka dot to show out, and so I don't want it to take up too much space. And then I pulled out this vellum printed paper that came in the kit, and I like how that looks behind it. I did have some trouble figuring out which side was the right side there. I kept flipping it over, but I'm going to use some double stick tape to adhere it on the edges there. And I love how it looks with the polka dot coffee dye envelope showing through. So I didn't want to cover up too much of it. So I ended up scooting the notepad paper over and trimming off some. But I also really liked the floral image on the fairy notepad paper. So I didn't want to lose too much of that either. So just trim off a little edge there. Still get my vellum flowers and the pretty floral graphic in the notepad paper. And then I'm looking for something else to add, and I cut out a lot of my shuffling around. There's a lot of dead time, but here comes the washi tape again. Have another little fairy there, and of course I decided no, I don't want it quite there, and it was kind of moist from the liquid glue, but that's okay. It's got more of a vintage look now because I tore it a bit. So I put it down a little lower there, and I liked that better. Then what's next? Let's see, I pull the sticker sheet out, and there's this little sticker here it's just a branch with a flower. Add that down, and I'm looking for other things to add here. And then again, the vellum little pieces come out, and then I have a scrap of notepad paper there that I'm just putting on the right-hand side. And I'm going to take 2 of the vellum pieces from the little booklet of vellum ephemera, and here comes the booklet. Oh, what am I doing there? I don't know what I'm doing over there, looking at some other things, but here's the booklet, and I find one that I think would go well with that, and I'm going to take my tiny attacher, it's just a little Tim Holtz stapler, and just staple those on. So they're kind of loose, and I just wanted them hanging out at the top there. And then here comes that other vellum sticker. I'm going to place that down because I decided, yes, I think I do want it there. And then, I don't know, I don't love the look of the staples, so I pulled a scrap of washi that was sitting on my desk and used a little glue and get that down there, and it kind of covers up my attachment there. And then there's this tiny little bud, which I pulled off the sticker sheet, and I liked how it looked in the little corner there. And I think I grabbed one more sticker. Yes, what is this one? Oh, just leaves or something, and I put that on the other side. It kind of brings the 2 pages together some. And this is how this one ends up looking. Have a nice close-up look here. How they all go together very well. I'm trying to show the washi there. Yes, there. And you can see the sticker on the vellum and lots of texture and variety. And then here is the other page that they will hang out together in the book. So if you like this kind of video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, give the video a like, let me know your thoughts. It really helps my channel. Here I'm putting them back in the center twine signature there. And yeah, I'll do more like this if you guys like it. I don't know. This is kind of new for me, so let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.